We've all been there. You're scrolling on your phone as usual when you find yourself distracted by a meme. Easy to make and infinitely shareable, memes have become inescapable across social media platforms, used to comment on everything from pop culture to breaking news. But seeing hot takes and contextless claims in this fun format has some experts concerned, because memes have become a common source of misinformation, and they've been shown to have real influence on how people view important issues, from getting the COVID-19 vaccine to the war in Ukraine. So before another one steals your attention, let's check in with two experts on how to make sense of all these memes.
Memes, really since the early to mid 2000s, have sort of been the currency of the internet. I mean, memes are the way to go viral.
Alex Mahadevan is the director of MediaWise, a digital media literacy organization that teaches people how to separate fact from fiction on the internet. Full disclosure, I am one of their many ambassadors. To make sure they're reaching some of the most active online users, they've created a team of teen fact checkers, including 15-year-old Pride David.
Hey everyone, it's Pride and welcome back to Is This Legit? A series where we fact check viral misinformation online and teach you ways that you can do it on your own.
When I first started using social media, so about 2-3 years ago, that was when I was first introduced to the world of memes.
Now, with MediaWise, she's helping others understand why memes are such good vehicles for spreading misinformation.
Is misinformation more successful in reaching a wider audience packaged as a little meme?
Definitely. When we think of memes, we view memes as like a way to make light of a situation. We don't view it as like something we take seriously, like a news article. We look at memes just as a joke, and nobody wants to spoil that joke.
I think memes are absolutely disarming. When you see them, the first thing you think is, oh, this is hilarious, my friends would love this, or I don't get it. You're not gonna think, what's the source for that? Is this a real image? Is it out of context? Who originally said this? They really have become a massive vehicle for spreading mis and disinformation very, very quickly. It's very easy for someone to pull up an image of an antenna in their backyard, slap some text over it saying that it's 5G is causing cancer, and then have that spread and go viral very quickly. They're easy to make, and everybody really wants to share them.
And that highly shareable text-on-image format can also keep memes from being detected by the artificial intelligence used to identify misinformation and other types of moderated content on social media sites. It's a problem platforms like Facebook are aware of. In 2020, the company organized a contest to crowdsource new strategies for detecting hate speech in memes. But Alex says it remains a challenge, especially since memes are so adaptable and interpreting them can be dependent on your understanding of cultural context.
I think it's very easy for people to slightly alter an image, change the text on an image, change the way they're referring to COVID-19 vaccines to escape the AI. After the shooting in Kenosha, Facebook had employed their AI to crack down on posts supporting the shooter there. And what they did is these people online just started shifting around images and sharing clever phrases that they thought to get around the AI. So when it comes to hate speech or mis and disinformation, AI is really not able to keep up with memes.
That's particularly concerning since, as the Washington Post reported last year, memes have been used by extremist groups to connect with and court new members. According to researchers, these groups might start with sharing funny memes, building up to sharing more controversial and offensive content over time.
When you see something online, you're seeing it for a reason. So when you see that meme pop up on your Instagram feed, you're seeing it because the algorithm wanted you to see it. That is a reason as good as any to slow down before you share something.
Stop it. Get some help.
You are being fed this content for a reason. You are, in a way, sort of a cog in the social media system, and you don't want to be a cog in any system. And I think as a passive internet user, scrolling, you are sort of playing into the hand of advertisers that want to sell your attention. And the more you can be an active internet user, really think deeply about every post. I know that's hard, so maybe start small and think lightly about every post you see. Be an active consumer of information online, and I think there's a very low chance that you'll get duped.
In a video from MediaWise, Pride demonstrated how to be a more active meme consumer.
It says, "Hi, I don't mean to bother you. The COVID cases are much higher now than before there was a vaccine." Now, it sounds like the meme is suggesting that the vaccines are what's causing these high number of cases. But is that really what's happening?
Which, as she proved, does not take into account a lot of context and scientific facts.
The main step that we took is really just looking into who was posting this meme and what was their intention with posting this meme. And that can be kind of difficult to do, but we found some flaws, mainly in their editorial standards, and then you can do a keyword search using words in the meme.
Google is your friend when it comes to misinformation and memes. You'll come up with plenty of fact checks. There's a very good chance that somebody like PolitiFact or USA Today or the Washington Post has already fact-checked the kind of the themes that are in the meme you're seeing. We saw one last year of LeBron James, and it looked like he was standing at attention during the Chinese national anthem. Well, he wasn't, but what we did is we did a reverse image search to find the origin of the image to put it into real context.
Ultimately, when memes weigh in on current events, they need to be met with the same scrutiny you'd apply to other news sources, even if it seems like it's all in good fun. Remember, it's as easy for someone to make a serious-sounding claim in a meme as it was for us to make this. Until next time, I'm Hari Srinivasan, and this is Take on Fake. Thanks for watching.